life shine. You gotta be working to get the woman and the wine. Keep the beat and get your hands in the air. Shuffle the beat cause it's an African affair. To Buffalo Park and our home at St. George's. We're bringing the silverware back on the board. Yeah. That's the way of the warrior. That's the way of the warrior. That's the way of the warrior. That's the everyday warrior.
Down, coming out of PE town. One drink, find a shot. Never mind your liver, get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Have a Gino shot.
Gino shot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Centrestage.
Really first class. I think it holds about 500 people in there. They're busy revamping the whole thing, and it is looking amazing. Incredible sound and lighting in there, and just a great venue to have our show. So we can't wait. We are looking forward to that immensely. The people there also, they've been so helpful. It's been great to be able to find a venue after the Boardwalk Amphitheatre unfortunately got smashed down. So nice to have somewhere where we can do a good old ABBA show for the time being. We've got 11-piece band, 11 of us on stage, which is great. No tracks, so it's all live. And it's great to have some of the guys together again, because we've done the show many times over in the past, and it's always been great fun. So there we go. There's all the chaps. So I'm not going to waste too much time, ladies and gentlemen, because as you can hear, we've all got colds. Don't forget our sponsors, Fitch and Leeds. We've just actually come to when I came back from doing their annual sales and marketing conference, and so we got a little sneak peek as to what they're going to be pushing this year, which is amazing. They've got some incredible products that they're putting. They've got an immune booster, which we all bloody well need at the moment. I need some vitamin C. That's what I'm going to get out of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gino's Spot, and let's get our guests on and going as soon as possible. Let's hit the button.
Ooh, welcome to the show. Now it's your time to shine. We're gonna have a lekker chat tonight. Another good time.
There we go. Are we in? Are you in? Thuba, come in this way. There we go.
I'm in.
And we got our ABBA shirts. Look at us.
Yeah.
I've
Look at
got
us.
mine underneath here as well. See. And, Thuba Myeki, Tara James
What's
Stern.
up?
Lovely to have you on the show. And I know you haven't been on Gino's Spot yet.
No.
You've just been around. You've been always around in the background. I think you might have popped in once or twice just to say hello. I don't know. I can't remember if we did anything. Can you remember?
Only because I know where you live.
Well, this is our rehearsal studio as well. It's become our rehearsal studio as well as this. But Thuba, let's start with Thuba. Let's start with and just a little background to how you joined Centrestage. You're an Alex boy. Huh?
Yeah, I went to Alex, and I think I was fortunate enough to join Centrestage at a very young age.
Yes.
Yeah, the tender age of 19.
19.
Yeah.
You're so old now.
I know. You're so bloody
Very
old.
old.
Yes, I know.
It's been 15 years.
It's 15 years it's been already.
Yeah,
Hey?
it's been 15 years. It's been a good 15 years.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
And I mean, I seem to remember that you were, because I remember you were the Idols dude.
I was the Idols dude.
The Idol,
Yeah.
playing with Idols, doing
Yeah.
the Idols thing.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it top 20 or something? Or I can't remember. Where were you?
I was in top 14.
The top 14.
Yeah.
You
Top 14.
went from 20 right to 14.
Yeah, it was a bit of a sad one because I think Gary called me on my way to the airport the day after he didn't even wait.
Kicked out.
He called me the day after I got kicked out. I was like, hey man, sorry. And Kanya actually,
Yes.
because I grew up in front of Kanya. And
Okay,
like,
really? Okay.
Kanya was one of those guys that was making music when I was like 14, 13. And I made
Yes.
music with his brother. So Kanya knew me.
Of course,
and-
his dad. And for those of you who don't know, Kanye's been on the show as well with his dad, Wella. And he's our keyboard player with Centrestage, part of the Centrestage band as well, which is also for many years.
Yeah.
Okay, so you grew up in front of him.
Yeah. Look.
So look at how old is Kanye?
He's
Somebody tag him. Somebody tag Kanye.
Yeah, no, he's not that much older than me. I think it's 2 years. But he's been making me like okay,
Yeah.
it's not 2. I'm sure it's like
No, it's a
like
couple
5 or
more.
10.
I think
Yeah.
it's a couple more than that.
yeah. But Kanye's been making music for a very long time, so we were watching him, and obviously I think Kanye told Gary about this young man that he knew that was on Idols, so they called me straight from the airport. Sorry, and I knew nothing about Centrestage at the time. Only to realize it was the best decision I would ever make.
It's been fun. It's
Yeah.
been great fun.
It's been amazing.
And Tara's obviously, Tara and myself have known each other, I think, for 150,000 years.
That age, yeah.
And funny enough, the first thing we ever did together was ABBA. Funny.
Surprise!
It was.
Yeah.
It was Mandy Gers.
Yes.
Abba.
I was in matric.
Yes, at collegiate.
Yes. And we did that in the barn. I remember that in the barn. Remember
The
that?
barn at the Opera House. That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. How did you get involved in that though?
I was doing voice training with Mandy.
Because Mandy was a teacher, was a voice training teacher.
Yes.
But you were doing some other stuff as well. You were
Yeah,
Annie,
but-
Annie Get Your Gun or whatever it was.
I was doing theatre, stage.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was my kind of first show. And then...
What got you into theatre though? I didn't even know this. Like, how did you get into theatre? Because, I mean, did you just always love it, or did you?
Yeah, I've
who was
grown
who
up
was your
in...
encouragement?
No, I've grown up in the arts. I mean,
Yeah.
I've done ballet my whole life, and so it was like a natural progression. It's what I did. I've,
Was
grew
it your
up
mom?
singing in the... that's my whole family encouraged it. I think my ballet teacher, when I was 6 years old, said to my mother, "This child should be on the stage," and that's where it started.
Wasn't Peggy Belling?
No, I didn't live in PE at that stage.
Because Peggy Belling and Dawn.
I danced with Maisie Loudon Carter. She was, Maisie Loudon Carter.
Loudon Carter.
Yes.
Okay, so you know the ballet, so the ballerina was in you.
Yeah, and that's where it started.
From
I
very
suppose,
young.
love of stage. Yeah, tiny little tot.
He was, and were you collegiate all the way through? Where
I've
was
lived
it?
in every province in the country.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I went to collegiate. I went to Erica, and then I went to collegiate for high school.
Okay. Where did you? I mean,
You've known me since 1995, and you don't 94, and you don't
where
even
that
know.
early history comes from. You know, where was it? I mean, we say your folks weren't originally from PE.
Oh, well, they were, and then my dad worked for LTA, so we kind of migrated all around the country.
Okay. Because I knew that obviously from about age 16 or so. I think you were there. You stayed just down the road from me as well.
Yeah.
Willis Road.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then and what I mean, so and how? So you went to vocal lessons with Mandy.
Mandy, yeah.
And you were singing then.
And then we went somewhere. We went to, maybe it was Bruno's or something, and somebody was playing the guitar, and my dad said, "Why don't you go and sing a song with him?" And I was like, "Okay." And then not long after, I got a phone call from Gary to say, "We're doing a Cliff Richard and the Shadows show, and we need a female vocalist to do 2 songs." And so that was
Joined
my...
the Cliff Richard show.
Yes, it was still at Bird Street. It was still the Centrestage.
at Bird Street.
Yes, it was still at the club.
Yes.
And we did the show, and that was my introduction to Centrestage. And then I went away for a bit, and then Centrestage just suddenly decided they were going to have auditions.
Yes.
Went for auditions, and they were like, "We know you. Hold on a moment." And then I never left.
Okay, so that was, and then you were in.
And then I was in.
I mean, I know, obviously, but that was now in our late 90s already. We'd done with Mandy Gurr. It was, who were the guys in the band? Can you remember? That
Dave
initial-
Opperman.
Dave Opperman was
Larry?
in there. Larry Wong, and Cecily Wong were in there. Chris Dexton was on bass.
Yes.
I think, and
Tinny.
Tinny Smith.
Yes.
Tinny, please tag Tinny Smith. Somebody tag them. It's great to, because at the time it was really a great band. And I mean, early 90s was, like I said, Tinny and Chris were playing together. I was doing a lot of work at that time with Andrew Cliff.
Yes.
And somebody tag Andrew, please, because I'd love to have him on the show too. Andrew and we were doing in his studio. He had that studio.
Yes, Creative Audio.
Creative
I think.
Audio. That's right. And so we got to be. And I think Mandy was doing a lot of recording then as well at that time. So she must have pulled in like the studio band of the time, which I was a part of, you know. And so it was Tinny, myself, thing, and Larry. And then I think we had. Do we have 2 keyboards? Was it Andrew?
Gosh, I can't remember.
Man, Andrew
David Opperman will remember.
Dave was definitely in that show, and I can't remember who the other keyboard player was.
Yeah. It's like a million moons ago.
I know. And then we did that show at the barn.
Yeah.
I mean, how did she ever make any money out of it? We were, I don't know how many people in the band.
I don't know. And then we did Grahamstown Festival.
Yeah, and we did Grahamstown Fest as well. That's right. Gee was, and Mandy's show was really one of the first productions that I'd been in. I don't know about you, but
of that nature, yeah, for sure.
Kind of cabaret, half band.
Yeah,
you know, and it wasn't quite theatre.
And then the next show we did together, besides the Algo FM Rocking Down Memory Lane and all of those things,
yes, with Carol
was
and Keller.
Austin Powers. Remember Austin Powers?
Austin Powers, baby.
Yeah.
I think I've still got some recordings as well from that. It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's where the silly theatre started.
Yes, that's when we got to know. That's when I got to know Tarzan. But Tarzan became. I mean, we did so many shows together. The Rollicking Rock and Roll Show. Gary's reminding us here.
And
the Rollicking Rock and Roll Show.
What was that? The incompetence of Legendre
Legendre
von
von
Rensburg.
Rensburg.
Remember all of that? Oh
The-
my gosh.
the song
Hey, we
that-
won a Showtime award for that. We were great.
We did. We won the Showtime. Me and you.
Yeah.
Hey, it was, I think it's still the only award that I've ever won for any of my comedy stuff. Is that. That to have you in it as well. You were clearly,
That was
you were
long
clearly in the
ago.
right circles, you know.
Bob liked me.
And yeah, so from there, obviously that was 2001. I think we started the Austin Powers, which was amazing. Rodizios. I don't know if any of you remember
Oh my gosh,
Rodizios.
remember that?
I was 11.
Were you 11? 2001.
Oh my word.
my soul. So Rodizios was our venue back then, and I was just talking to a chap today who used to come down with Aaron and Lisa and do shows around that time, and he said there was a golden time for shows. People were coming out, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was packed.
Yeah,
We loved it.
we could do weeks on end.
Yeah.
How many we did? Must have
Like
done
every
about-
Wednesday, they had a buffet in Centrestage.
Yeah. It was Centrestage. It was the show, and then it was Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Wednesday, Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday. I think we used to do, hey, Gary? I think it was Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for literally for 2 months or something.
Yeah.
You know, every single week, 3 shows a week, if not maybe another one. You know, we might do 2 on a Saturday if they were
Yes,
full.
it was crazy.
Hey.
Crazy. Yeah.
It is absolutely crazy. Let's have a look at some of these comments that are coming through. I see there's quite a few there saying, how's it? Tell us where you're
No
watching
volume,
from
no
as well. Yeah, Camilla Ellis, how's it, Camilla? Being with the guys since the start. Same year I started working in the library. Can you believe
Nice.
it? Gee was Philip Loubser. How's it, Philip? Dr.
Yeah.
Loubser.
He got a guitar
Who
there in
has
his
the
profile
baby?
picture.
Philip was my GP before he grew long hair and became a rock star. The first person ever to give up a GP job to go and be a rock star.
Look at that comment. You jumped on my table and just got landed in my pizza. That doesn't sound like
Oh
you.
my God! That
Who would do that?
Mick
Not
Jagger
you.
thing. Oh, absolutely. Tando Matomela, there's
Hey,
Is
that's my brother.
and the other
Yeah.
brother.
It's Kanya's brother, but also
Kanya's
my brother.
Okay. The favorite show is at your German club. 223. Oh, fantastic. Waiting for the winning from Wella's show. Oh my word, you still waiting? If Wendy's online, she can get you. In those days when Wella was on, our system wasn't as good as that, so we'll send it to you, absolutely.
That's right.
Davina Coombs, he obviously won the prize for the Fitch and Leeds.
Yeah.
And he didn't get it. Yeah, I
Sorry
can
about
give it to
that.
Kanye next time I see him.
Yeah.
I wish. Of course you are. He's a long-haired, freaky person these days. I love it. You know. And we miss you. Yeah, we miss you. But nice that you can be on the show all the way
Yeah.
from the United States.
America.
And I see Monique Tobias as well. Absolutely
Yeah.
excited for the show. Yeah, the Abba show is going to be
Fantastic.
Going to be great. as well.
Fantastic.
But it's building. We've got our shirts. We've got our merch. Check out the merch. If you want orders, send here. We'll make some.
Are we gonna do that? Let's
Oh, why
do
not?
that.
Why not?
Yeah.
We need to get
Actually, I need to speak to you about that. I've got some ideas.
Win a T-shirt.
Yeah, we got show them back. Show them back as
Oh,
well.
okay.
You have to just turn around.
Just-
Can you do it?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Slow motion.
It's got Centrestage logo on the
Turn
back.
this way. There we
There we
go.
go.
Yeah.
It's got the
Should I
Centrestage
flex my
logo.
back?
No,
Says
that's just fine.
Centrestage All-Star Band. You want it as well? Fantastic.
Leeds.
There we
Fitch
go,
and Leeds
Fitch
on
and
the back
Leeds.
too, yeah. We were actually sponsoring us for the live stuff. What a legend.
Awesome.
The guys are fantastic. We had a whole bunch of them there this last weekend. And
Yeah.
it was
Fantastic.
great. But yeah, so I mean, the journey with Centrestage has been very interesting. You know, I mean, I don't know if you guys ever thought that this would be such a part of your lives. You know?
Yeah, it is. It's like a family, you know?
Yeah.
It's love-hate relationship with all of us.
I hate no one. Just for the record, I hate no one. I love everyone.
And I mean, we've done a million shows
Yeah,
over
yeah,
the years. For
Yeah.
each of you, I want to hear about your favorite shows and what you like.
Ooh. Okay, this is a tough one, but because it was actually one of my first shows, I'm gonna say the 80s show was actually my yeah, because it was okay. So before the 80s show, I did Divas with Donna and Lynn Cosme.
Okay,
I don't know what her surname is now. I'm sorry. And Robin, yes, and Robin,
Yes.
and Robin.
Surname now.
Yeah, Robin King.
Robin King.
Robin is, I know it's Robin's surname, but I did the Diva show with them, and that was fantastic. But like, I think being young and working with a band the way we did with the 80s show. I think Donovan was in that show. Donovan Hutton, you were in that show. Wayne, Donna, obviously, and I think Lonnie Bueta, she was also in that show.
Yes,
And
it was.
I mean, being 19 years old and getting an opportunity to work with, and I still say, the best musos in the bloody country. For me, that was just super special. So that is still my favorite
Magic
show.
band at
Yeah,
that time as well. It just so happened.
Yeah.
The stars aligned, and Donovan's just
Yeah,
was
what a special
really
guy.
great
Special guy.
musical director as well.
special guy. Yeah.
And of course Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne.
We love you, dog.
Somebody must tag Wayne because he
Yeah,
should be
yeah.
actually on
Yeah,
this as well.
yeah.
I see
yeah.
Gemma Barnard. How's it, Gemma? Part of the show as well.
Yeah. Also, I
and-
want to say something on that. Wayne, actually, Wayne was musical director for the other show that I don't speak about very much, the Escape show.
Escape.
That
That was your the boy band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's not shout, please.
No, it was
Yeah.
great.
But like, I never want to forget to say how much that brother has taught me throughout the years, man. And
Yeah.
it's thank you, Wayne. Woo!
Wayne, somebody must tag Wayne because he's over there, and I know he's missing us too because he would. But he's working hard. I think they're doing 8-hour rehearsals over
Yeah.
there, doing
Yeah.
crazy work on the ships. Tara's favorite shows. Come on, Tara, test your memory.
I especially loved that musical comedy show we did in the barn.
Yes.
I felt like it was kind of back to my roots, but in a different way.
With Legendre Von,
yeah, so it was very
the-
the matching characters, like
The
the nutty professor and the nurse and the,
yes.
everyone had a character that matched it.
The
And
unfortunate incompetence of
That's
Legendre
it.
Von Rom's
I knew it was
Greensburg.
something like that.
And
I think
going.
Gary must have come up with that.
Still
name.
going.
It was the longest name ever for any of my shows. Gary came up with, and we had Legendre Von Ronsberg doing. I think we had him on the screen. I don't even think I did.
Yes, I mean we had all
The
those
the characters.
Krokkamp with
Yeah.
Patricia in the
Almost
rugby
Krokkamp.
and
But we shared
It was
a
so
lot
much
of that.
fun.
It was nice. It was and it was really early days for us both with doing cabaret, and yeah.
for sure. And then I so clearly remember like us talking about Mandy's Abba show, and
Yeah.
that's something we need to do. The band needs to do this, and we spoke about it. And then one day I was at a birthday party with Abby. I think she was 3 years old, and we were like, you phoned me, you said, guess what? Gary's decided we're going to do Abba. You and Donna, and I was like, oh yes, it's going to be great. And I just remember how I'm seeing it in the girls that are in the show now. When you start working on those harmonies and everything just starts to click, how your face lights up. Okay, we've done it quite a lot. So my face maybe doesn't light up as much in person, but I can see their excitement as they see how this all works together, because it's so complicated and intricate.
It is. I mean,
But
you've
so
got the whole-
amazing.
The entire band, the band has to be super tight. Fortunately, a lot of us have played this stuff before, so it comes together a little quicker than it used to. But the band has to be really good, and the band also has to care.
Yeah.
I think we've got Andre Stadium on
Yeah.
bass, and I was listening to our rehearsal last night because I recorded some of it. Man, Andre is
Yeah.
absolutely cooking on the bass. I've got to say, Andre. Man, that bass is sounding good. Really good.
Mr.
And
Miyagi.
then Hugo and Stephen both on
Yeah.
guitars. We've got 2 guitar players. We've had the acoustic guitar added in as well to help with Wayne being over. And Stephen is a master. And then of course Kanye, who's played and Fendlin on keys as well. So it's double keyboards, double guitars. And then
Andre,
yeah. So
solid
special.
on the bass.
And-
You're not
and-
bad either, Gino.
Yeah.
I love this stuff, but I've got to get my harmonies now.
Yeah,
Sort of try and remember these harmonies while still playing the drums.
Yeah, so I think for me, ABBA has been such a part of my life. Both my girls have grown up with ABBA. And even when we're in the rehearsals, and then Tuba will go, do you hear, to the other girls, do you hear Tara says that? It's become like part of me. We've done it for so long that it's like the appreciation of their music is, love them or hate them, they don't go away.
They don't. They're there. I mean, they've been there since the 70s,
So
you know, and
special.
become. It's funny how this crazy, this super popular band. I mean, they've had such an impact on so many people's lives. You know? And me, I'm an AC/DC freak. You know what I mean?
And you're playing ABBA.
Exactly.
Here I am playing ABBA, and I freaking love it. I really love it.
Yeah.
And I think the way we've seen as well how there are new generations all the time because of the movies and like I say, Abby was so little, and I remember her coming up to the stage for Dancing Queen, and then you know the next run and the next run and the next run, and then Isabella coming up onto the stage for Dancing Queen. How it changes all the time.
How old is Abby now?
She'll be 24.
24, and my boys as well. My boys are in their 20s already as well. I saw Abby the other night at the 21st I went to, and there's Abby doing a speech, and I loved. I was like my heart because it's Abby, this little Abby sitting. I just always
That
picture
little
that
girl that
little
used
girl.
to hang around at the Grahamstown Festival backstage.
Always see her like that, you know. It's
They
crazy.
make me feel so young.
Yeah, your kids. You know your kids. It's like when they little, you just always see them as little guys.
Yeah.
First show was in 2006. Says Gary, and it was Andre and of course Karen. I don't know. It was Karen singing.
Yes, Karen was in the show. She was
Karen
in grade
straight on
9.
as well.
She was in grade 9.
Sang that song for the first time there at 14 or 15 or something. She was like ridiculous.
She was in grade 9. She was.
I know, it's like slave labor. Good Lord, I'm surprised we weren't arrested.
Don't say that.
Surprised
You
we
need
weren't
to stop
arrested.
saying stuff like that.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
But and other favorite. You know, obviously, you just reminded me of the incompetence of Le Genre von Rosberg as a show. But any other shows that you enjoyed doing?
There have been so many and so many different things, and we've tried so many different things. I mean, last year we did the Belting Babes, the Pink and Bruno Mars, and Pitbull. And then we've done things that are more kind of cabaret-ish. Obviously, with the corporate stuff, we've kind of learned to be versatile.
Yeah.
The corporate
Yeah.
things, you know, when you're doing the difference between the corporate show and a public show.
Yeah.
People have actually paid tickets to come and watch you. It's a different audience.
And then the corporate, they don't even care that you're there.
Yeah,
No, I'm joking. They do. Some of them do.
Yeah.
No, look.
Well, you have to make them care. That's
Exactly.
the job.
You have to go out and fetch them.
Yeah.
I think as a team, the three of us have learned to do that.
Yeah.
To go and find those.
Yeah.
guys, you know.
Literally. Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to like instill as well with that show of mine with the kids, is that the art of performing will be lost to a generation if we don't
do this.
keep it going, because they're all into devices and TikTok and DJs, and they need to learn about that art of
It's a
performing.
new thing for you. The Kids
It's a
Rock.
skill.
Tell us
It's a
about
skill.
Kids Rock and
Well, that's where it was born. It was born out of not wanting a generation. My girls have had their privilege, but not wanting to lose a generation to what it is that we do. And so we go into the schools and we sell it as a fundraiser. So there's a win-win.
Yeah.
But you see those kids for 2 hours just. They lap it up, and it's quite cool because there's drums in it and it's music they know, censored to the kids' versions, but it's stuff they know. And when you do what we do in the corporates and you get them to interact and you see that, you think, why would they not be doing that rather than doing it here?
100%.
You know?
I agree.
You know, for me, when and I don't know if there was ever a moment for you guys, I can ask each of you, that there was a moment when I saw a drummer playing in a band, and for the first time when I was 8 or 9 years old, and it changed my path.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. And a lot of kids aren't exposed to that. They go to theatre, but then there's this whole etiquette about, you can't rustle papers and you must be quiet. There are things like the panto at the end of the year where they can interact. But there's nothing where they actually get on the dance floor and they are actually appreciating the band.
Yeah.
They need to learn that, because many people won't take their kids to a live concert.
Yeah.
I'll say, for me, I was really, really fortunate. I know people say this, yeah, I've been singing since I was 4, but I was like really fortunate at home that my mom and my aunt sang at like at church. So I was kind of like one of those kids that we would play Brenda Fassie or Rebecca Malope or Vuyo Mokoena cassette. Yes, I still have cassettes.
Cassette. That Philip Loeb show, that's the name of his band.
No?
Yeah,
Cassette.
That's a good name. I always liked that name.
Yeah, and they would play like that stuff, and I would sing over it as a child. And for me, but it became, so I'd been singing, but then they took me to a Joyous Celebration concert. I think it was my first. I think I might have been 7.
What's a Joyous Celebration concert?
Oh, Joyous Celebration is like probably one of the most iconic gospel groups in South Africa.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, and I think I was 7, and my parents took me. It was at NMMU when it was still NMMU.
Gospel, eh?
Yeah, and it blew my mind. Really? I was like literally, because all my life I had been listening to gospel music, but now I was seeing it live, and then I was like, yeah, I want to do that.
See them actually doing it.
Yeah, I want to do that. And I think it changed my life completely because it was exact. And I'd been singing in choir at school, so seeing people actually doing it for other people, and then also knowing, hey, these guys are getting paid for this. Yeah, and for me, I think that was the game changer.
Yeah. And it's just like we've seen it for the first time. You know, the other thing is that, and I don't know if you experienced the same as I did when I saw Aaron and Lisa doing stuff for the first time, that it just showed me that there were no rules in cabaret. Like there's no actual rules in cabaret. If you want to do a cabaret, you can call it a cabaret, but you can call it whatever you like. If you are entertaining people and you are only 2 people on the stage and you've got a dinner theater kind of situation, you can do anything you like. Like there's no rules.
Yeah, it's the most unbelievable kind of power to have over people, to be able to see how you can feel into their soul and their response. And that's why I say it's a skill. And
it's quite liberating.
You teach that.
Yeah. And so you're quite right in that, and what you're doing there with Kids Rock is magic.
100%. 100%.
It's great, and those kids are so full of energy.
Yeah.
It's just insane. I mean, I know when I've done stuff. I did something at Collegiate a little while ago for their house. You know, it was their.
It was House Day.
House Day, whatever they call it.
Yeah, Vicky House Day.
And they went.
They raised the roof. Part of this show is that when a school is booked you, we go into the assembly and do a little promo. And who would have thought that Erica girls could bring me down to the ground? They mobbed me. They brought me down to the ground. I ran out with my hand up like to do high fives, and the next minute I was down, and they were all on me. They just get, like, music does amazing things to people.
And that's, for me, that's the beauty. So I got the pleasure of doing a Kids Rock. I'm also a kid that rocks. And I had the pleasure of doing Kids Rock at Erica with Tara.
1,700 people.
Yes.
And
mind blowing. Yeah.
And I think for me it's that. It's just like you're on stage. Yes, you've been doing this for a very long time, but the joy you actually get from getting the same feeling you used to get. I remember I was in primary school once too when Eden came to our school.
Right.
Eden with I went to an Afrikaans school, so Eden with the biggest guys, and getting that same feeling.
Yeah. And not only that, like the purpose of that show, and somebody put down our Facebook page that night, 3 generations, myself, my daughter, and my mother, all dancing in front of that stage. And she realized that it's something that the whole family is involved with.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
No, it's really
Kids.
great. I love this. So Kids Rock, that's another thing there as well. And so now, there we go, Stapes. Our very own Janet. That was Karen, I think, was doing the Janet at that time as well. But and that's another thing that we've done a million times is the spa functions as well, with
bro.
Stapes. And Stapes, I think he was so nervous at the time. I remember that there's been a couple of times when he's done stuff with us as well, but oh my word. All right, can't wait for the Abba show. I think Mimi Rupp there as well. Mimi, yes, and let me tell you, Mimi, your fireplace here is still going like a bomb. It's beautiful. Actually, it did explode once, but I think I fixed it now. It's fine.
User error.
It was good, yeah. User error. And Camilla was with talking about the horny section. Camilla, my favorite
my goodness,
was when
yes.
you're the full band with the horny section at the amphitheater.
Ooh, yeah.
Tusk. Oh, Tusk's always been one of the.
Whoa.
One of the fun
Remember
ones.
those Strictly Party times?
Yeah. How many of those did we do?
Strictly Party Time. There was a show. There was a show we did.
I
When
reckon
was
that
it?
has to come back again.
When was
Right?
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The
There's
first
been
one.
so many.
Oh man.
Carol Jean will remember the first
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
Kelly Jean
Yeah.
Fourie, because she was like, I think she came to every single one.
Yeah.
Strictly Party Time was this like concept of having a party for the corporates, and I still think it's a great idea. And
Wasn't it like
do it.
a amalgamation of all our
Yeah.
shows for the year?
All sorts of
Well, we've
things.
got. I tell you what, there's some surprises coming soon with some venues for Centrestage, and I think a Strictly Party Time is
Definitely.
a winner. Is an absolute winner.
Space.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like it was a party. It was a party concept.
Yeah.
You come there, you have a party,
Yeah.
and you dance.
100%.
And I think it was the best. Tuba, you've had some TV experience.
Yeah,
Tell us about that.
quite a bit. So obviously, I've been part of Centrestage for 15 years,
Yeah.
I think, and it will always. I think I'm.
You always migrate back.
Yeah.
I can bounce for literally 5 years, but this is my family. But I've been fortunate enough to I spent a bit of time in Joburg, and I was on Generations for a little bit. I did a bit of Greed and Desire. I was on Rhythm City, and more recently, actually, I did an Afrikaans short film called Die Lewe is 'n Lied.
Ooh.
Ja.
Klink baie ordentlik.
Dit is baie ordentlik.
Mooi.
Ek het 'n bietjie musiek vir die fliek geskryf. Yeah, I even wrote a song for the movie. What else did I do? Yeah, man.
You've always done. There's also, I see
Yeah.
there's Isitata now, and a bit of, and then the Savoy Theatre.
Yeah, so I'm also working with Impact Community Theatre, which used to be Gilbert and Sullivan
Yes. Okay.
at the Savoy.
Brackets, Gilbert and Sullivan. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm working with Impact Community Theatre. We're actually working on Greece right now. So,
Yes.
yeah, man, I'm just trying. I literally said to Rose, I just want to get the kids paid, because
Yeah.
we have such talented like actors and singers and actresses in Port Elizabeth, and we just need to get them out into the world and actually doing this.
something.
They don't have to. I promise you. I love you, Joburg. You're a great place. But you don't have to go to Joburg to be a successful artist or musician or an actor or anything. You just need the right platforms and the right channels and a bit of money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's
It's
and-
always nice to be able to give guys something.
Exactly.
That'd be fantastic.
my
Gary put a thing on the screen here saying about your alter ego. Tell me about what's your alter ego?
Too bad.
Too bad. Oh God.
So no, too bad. Look, so obviously a lot of people know me as Thuba Myeki, but there's a subculture of in the house market. Your son even knows
house
Too Bad,
music.
man. So I think when did I?
Vegas.
Yeah. Too Bad worked with Heavy K. He worked
Okay.
with DJ T or Tando
he's
Matomela,
pretty
Kanye's
good.
brother. I released an album a few years ago. I'm actually working on a new album right now. Too Bad. It's coming soon, I promise. So yeah, man, I've been doing this for all my life. It's the only thing I want to do, and I'm just grateful that I can still do it.
Really, your ability to to remember lyrics is second to none. This guy raps like
I have a
million
method.
rap songs. I think he's got 7 million words in his head that just keep going around.
Eh? Ah, no.
no.
Da.
We'll have to find a guitar. I'll pull one of the guitars.
There we
It
go.
gobbles all our sound. No.
Yeah, man.
And you're both CrossFit fanatics, and I know that Tara got you into CrossFit.
Saved my life. I won't say too much, but saved my life. 100%. Yeah.
We've had a couple of the Centrestage family looks after each other, but Tara is the kind of the mom.
That's exactly what's happening now with Abba. The new girls are also young. They call me mom.
I know.
Mom.
You were always the youngest.
I know.
You still are.
No.
I'm still older than you, Tara.
I used to be the youngest. I'm so happy. Finally, I'm no longer the
No,
youngest.
you're like you're old now.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we've all had our little opportunity to draw CrossFit.
Bruh.
You know, if you want
Yeah.
to sing and dance, you've got to
Yeah.
be fit.
Yeah, I'm with you.
At this age.
Hey.
No, I'm talking about myself, not
Okay,
you.
yeah.
I see Riza's popped on there. Riza, Abraham, how's it, man? Riza, you got agreed talent. GQ talent is amazing.
100%.
You're right. There is huge talent.
Yeah.
Tasneem, your daughter, one of them, she's a swimming maniac.
Yeah.
I hope she's doing well. I know she's had some hard times with her swimming, but Riza also got me involved in East Cape Motors, which I've had an amazing
Awesome.
relationship. Still going with East Cape Motors, Riza.
Very nice
How
cause.
many years now?
Very nice cause.
Yeah, I think it's been. I can't even remember. Can you remember when it was that we first got that deal? Yeah, it was with Fiat and Alpha. I think
Yes,
originally.
man. That was long ago.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It was long. Anyway, but so yeah, just the Centrestage family help out.
I think that's the
Yeah.
most. I think a lot of people don't understand. People will ask you, "Oh, bro, why have you been doing this for so long? There's opportunity here. There's opportunity there." I don't care what opportunity comes. I think the fact that we have stayed a family and people can go and come back and they know where home is. I think that's what's kept Centrestage going is the
For
fact
sure,
that we
yeah.
are a family. Yeah, 100%.
And Taz, I mean, I know it's been, like you said, we've known each other since 92, 93, in the 1900s. We've known each other since the 1900s. And always just been that rock, for... Tara's always been the one that's always stuck through with various shows. There have been people that have left and come back and left and it all forms into a family. But you need people like with your dedication. Always the one that's fixing stuff, organizing the boots, organizing doing that. Are there any standout things that you can remember about this ABBA, particularly the ABBA show, because you've always been a stalwart in the ABBA shows?
Oh my word. I don't know. And
I mean,
Gary's suggesting Bloom. Did something happen in Bloom that I've forgotten about?
I heard a
We
story
did the
about
show
a
in
truck.
I remember
I heard a story about a truck in Bloom.
I don't know. I don't know.
That was Durban.
It's all coming
Oh,
back
that
to
was
me
Durban.
now. So when we did our run in Bloemfontein, we're going to the Centrestage. It's this amazing theatre.
Centrestage.
Amazing
Huge
theatre,
theatre.
huge. And we needed to do a radio interview with OFM. So we were like, we'll go in our own car. And we broke down outside Utenake. And we missed our radio interview, which we promised we would be at.
Oh, Lord.
Wayne had to go in his own car because he had some kind of infectious something that he wasn't allowed to touch anybody else.
That sounds typical of Wayne.
You remember?
What was it, Wayne?
So Wayne went in his own car. He had
Comment. We want to know why you couldn't
foot and
touch
mouth,
people,
or no, I'm
man.
joking. I don't know.
Why
what it
couldn't
was.
you touch people?
But it was hectic. And so we kind of missed our interview and had to reschedule everything, which was the whole reason we went in our own car. Yeah, I remember Bloom now.
Good Lord.
But I mean, there've been so many.
I was
incidents
literally
with-
gonna say, have we had a show that there hasn't been an center stage incident?
I don't know. Jeez, I see Reza says 2009.
Yeah.
So that's literally 15 years coming up.
That's
You've been
when
driving for 15
I
years.
know. Reza, I can never thank you enough.
Yeah.
No, it's been magic. They've been absolute legends. Elmarie Sampson coming on there as well, saying that she's missed a bit of the thing, but she's in now. We're talking about the Abba show. Elmarie, that is the wife of our weather guru. How's he doing?
Nice.
He was sick. He had an injury and all sorts. He's what was it? It fell on him. It's a metal
Oh my goodness.
thing fell on him. God, but hopefully he's doing the weather for us again in the near future. Some of your favorite songs, ABBA songs.
How do you choose? How do you choose?
the ABBA songs.
Favorite ABBA song? One of us.
In
In the show.
One of us.
I love One of Us. And I'm always surprised at how the songs that you think are the ones that people will love are not necessarily. Like, I remember after our very first run, somebody saying, I love Fernando. I was thinking, really?
Yeah.
Like you started at Chiquitita, and people just start clapping, and it's amazing. And when we did, remember when we did Wildfeest now, and you stood on that stage in front of all those people, and someone said to me, an organizer, I had to run to the wine tent, and as I walked through the people, everybody was standing there singing the words. They all knew the words. I've never seen that. People like mesmerized and all knowing the words. It's
amazing.
It's quite something.
I actually just need to shout out to the audience in Volksfeest.
Volksfeest.
Actually,
Whoa.
that was
Great,
fantastic.
15,000 people.
Yeah, 15.
I think it was. That's what they told me. But I know that 40,000 people actually went through the gates that weekend.
That was absolutely
42,000 for the weekend.
Yeah.
But that day
that
was
night.
Yeah, that day was packed. It just kept getting
fantastic.
fuller and fuller, and it was amazing. We were able to play as the lights went. The lights came on, and the sun went down. It was just beautiful.
Yeah, that is that
we
has
got
to
a
be
bit
one
of
of the Centrestage highlights, eh?
For sure. Let's play the Kirkwood video. I think we've got some. We've got some here. I don't know if Gary's got it on. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look.
In the Kirkwood Mountains. Celebrations were still in full swing at the Spa Volksfeest Festival.
This festival was started in very humble beginnings in 2002 with 2,000 people, and it was based on a vision to promote the area other than the citrus significance.
Husband says the festival has grown to over 40,000 people over 3 days and attracts people from all over the world.
At the time that we run the event, there is a significant presence in the Valley of hunters, international hunters. So the lodges bring those people as guests to this event. We get a lot of international travel in from the expats who make this a marked event for their celebrations.
Bloody amazing! It's the best place to be at this moment. It's a good enjoyment, good friends and family, having a good time like always.
Mayor Soli Tulukas says a festival of this size provides a multi-million rand boost to the local economy.
On the Centrestage Valley municipality, we pride ourselves to be associated to this festival of this magnitude.
Lekker.
Yeah, it's great. It's lovely to have some footage of it that we can remember it.
Yeah.
And I think we did the Volksfeest. It's the second time we've actually done the Volksfeest, but I can't remember when.
I think it was in their second or third year of the festival, and we did ABBA.
Yes, we did ABBA as well. We did the same.
Yeah. But there weren't 15,000 people there.
Yeah, I know.
No.
It was slightly less.
Full circle.
Kaylin van Heer, and there we go. Is also did shows with us as well. What happened when Lisa McElroy had to step in the ABBA show at the Opera House? Yes, I remember that.
Oh dear. So when we first started with the show and we did the run, we did the first one at the Barnyard Theatre in Plett.
Yes.
Remember? And then we opened in East London at the Guild. I mean, because the people in East London are just, I mean, they lap it all up. They lap it. And I lost my voice towards the end of the run and had laryngitis. And we had to open on the Tuesday, I think. We were supposed to open on Wednesday. And then I think sales was so big that we actually opened on the Monday. So we had to bring Lisa in.
Yes.
to do the show because she had done ABBA, so we knew she would know the words.
Yes.
And she didn't
She
know
was
any of the
British.
choreography. So I stood on the stage and lip synced everything, and she sat in the wings and sang.
No!
And Bobby
Live!
said that I was absolutely amazing.
Why did you say that?
And until my voice came back, we did
no.
that for 2 shows to give me a break.
She was Briggies as well, I think, at the time.
And then we did let her onto the stage
Yes,
for 1 or
yes,
2
yes,
numbers.
yeah.
But it was we were
scoop
wicked. How could we have
live
done
on
that?
Gino's spot.
And Philip was saying she loves the shirts. Yes, I'm
Yeah,
going to put
yeah.
my shirt on. I'm going to take off my...
Yeah.
This is my outfit. I don't know if I'm even going to...
So you'll be able to get your ABBA merch at the show.
Yes.
Yes, you do. And I love it. I mean, it's really creative. We've got the posters going up this week as well. And Vanessa's online as well.
Yeah.
Vanessa Bonich, how's it, man? Also Centrestage family as well. For I don't know how many years was it, Vanessa? And so cool to perform in a crowd like it was. It was.
Yeah.
Whoa.
100%.
And you know,
Mind-blowing.
it's crazy to because they're all there. They obviously want to see entertainment. They've got a whole lot of bands. So there's fans from all the different bands.
Yeah,
that be
yeah.
on. So you've got to actually go and fetch them as well. But
100%.
ABBA just makes it
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
They love that.
And also knowing like before us was like Snotkop and then
Yeah.
Kurt Darren after us, like how would they react to ABBA?
Hi, Kurt.
And they were just like,
Yeah. Okay, so highlight moments in the show. I think they're quite few.
Ooh, yeah. I think I have one.
What's
I think it was hip thrusting to 15,000 people while singing "Does Your Mother Know?" I think obviously this is actually my first time doing the ABBA show, and it's such a blessing because the music. I always thought Queen was the best band of all time.
it still is for me, but I
don't know. But the music is so like it plays to every single emotion and just doing it to that many people. With the best band ever.
It's family music as well. It says, Vanessa, you better bring Livy to the show as well. We've got a matinee on the Saturday.
Oh yes.
For the kids as well. So if you want to bring your
there
kids,
will be no hip thrusting.
Or old people that can't drive at night. You can come in the daytime. It's fine. We're having a matinee, which is going to be really cool. So you've got to bring Livy to that. The kids are going to come.
yeah.
So does your mother know? Obviously for you.
Yeah. Well, it's very
like
personal.
I do like it. I was always the one that sang that song.
I'm sorry, dog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about
So,
that?
no, it's actually cool because I can actually lay into the drums a bit.
Yeah,
too.
man.
And for me, I love. I enjoy One of Us. I enjoy Lay Your Love on Me because it's got a nice tight little bass section, bass and drums together with Andre and myself. We can really get into that little. I love. It brings a little bit of AC/DC to me in there. It's in some strange way. It's that tight rhythm section that I love.
100%.
And for you, you must have lots.
Yeah, and I think some of the numbers when you start, like when it takes it all, it's just so special. Ending the show with Dancing Queen and letting the Dancing Queens come up and you see their face. Some of the big Dancing Queens come up too. They're just as excited. But generally it's the kids that come up. But some of the adults can't help themselves. They want to be part of it, so they run up onto the stage.
A man teacher as well. We normally found a man teacher.
Yeah, we've got a few little surprises in the show, like when I kissed the teacher.
Oh no!
Yes, we got to bring.
I mean, we'd never make a spectacle of anybody or anything like that. But it's all in the fun of it, and that's what their music is like. Sometimes a bit corny, but lots of fun.
It's cheesy, but it's great.
It's the best type of cheesy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, the songs. It doesn't matter what the people say about the music. They are well crafted, well written songs.
Yeah.
And I remember many years ago when Abby was little, an Australian production company touring South Africa with ABBA, and being so disappointed that everything was on track.
Yeah,
and when we did it,
Yeah, we had
that
to
everything
sit
had to be live and sitting, working
still-
it all out.
still have to.
And I think that's the merit of our show is that not many people can do it live, but we do.
we do.
And I think, oh man, I think that for me, when bringing that together, bringing the harmonies together, bringing the band and everything, the sound almost like a puzzle for me is the most beautiful. Like, because when you're doing the finished product, that's great, being on stage. But in the rehearsal room when everything's
you gotta fight it out. It's not
if
easy.
you saw me, if you guys could see me in the rehearsal room and how you think my dancing is crazy on the stage, that's nothing. The rehearsal room for me is like, because we can hear each other almost. Yeah,
and I know the girls get it in the neck as well. The young girls coming in now, it's a hell of a thing to do. It's to come in and find your voices within 7 voices.
Yeah,
it's tough on the girls. I mean, kudos to them. They're going to have to.
No.
And we've we are in rehearsals at the moment. It's tough. It's not. Easy.
It's not easy. Because again, most of the band has done this stuff. Obviously Tara has the experience of a superstar, and I'm okay. And I know it's not easy at all, but what I think makes it so worth it is the beauty of the actual music. Because I think even for them, like knowing what it could sound like. Is I think for me is what keeps
you vocal director now. So what's the process that you go through with the?
I'm very methodical. So I'm a bit of a scientist or a mathematician when it comes to
OCD.
that. I try, not ACD, OCD. So we basically just focus on every single vocal part that every single person has. Focus on getting them accustomed to that, and then how it sounds when it comes together, and then blending it all. Because at the same time, it's almost like, and I said to the girls on Saturday, I said, I want to close my eyes and I don't want to hear who's singing who. Who's singing what. It should literally be this like one, and I try my best to get them doing the stuff as much as possible, and I'm one of those people that walks in the supermarket, and if I hear the song, I sing the harmony instead of the melody. So you need to be accustomed to it, to the point where people think you're crazy in the supermarket, and they're like, I've never heard that part. That's because it's a special part in the song. So also it's a great being vocal directors is like it's just a really great thing to be able to do, because it just I really enjoy that part of the process.
And you playing with Alan Kozak in duo? I came past the other night. It was a lovely venue as well. That
so nice.
the
First time we played there. Valley Road
Motorcycle. Somebody tag Alan. He's on Facebook these days.
He is. He's back.
Alan Kozak, my long-time friend and sound guy. We'll be doing sound for the show as well. Of course. He'll be doing the clonk.
Yeah, it's quite interesting because Ellen and I have known each other for ages and worked together, but never performed together. And we've got a little acoustic duo going, and we play at Tuppers.
What's it called?
And Alan Tara.
I think you need a name.
Yeah.
He's had names with other people.
That's an ongoing battle to find a name.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Alan Tara.
It's lovely though. And I saw Steve Schultz playing bass as well.
We decided to jump in there. So it's quite cool to be able to do something that's also different to what we do.
Mm-hmm. So it's a little different.
Yay!
What time is that exactly?
I don't know, but you're late, Colin.
We were just talking about the ABBA show where you had to go in your own car because you had leprosy or something on your hands. Oh my God, I don't know what it was. Leprosy. There's always some drama happening.
Yeah.
Oh my word. And I hope things are going good there.
Yeah, man.
And I know that you're gonna kick ass.
Yeah, man. Close your zip.
Yeah, close. Pull up your zip.
Pull up your zip, bro.
Mark Bodley, how's it, Mark? Nice to see you on for it. Yes, we haven't seen you for a while, man. Yeah, absolutely. Greece from Hilton in KZN.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I can't wait. We can't wait for the show as well.
Hey, Mark, you are on worship with me this weekend, eh? By the way.
He's on.
Worship with me this weekend.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I'm just reminding him. Seeing
What
as
a
he's in
legend.
KZN.
He's a good lad. That. Tues had some Joburg.
Oh
things
yeah,
you've been
man.
doing
Oh
with,
man.
Colin Law and those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
You've been doing some international stuff.
Yeah, like I've been fortunate enough to also be working. Obviously, I do a lot of corporate stuff with Centrestage.
Yeah, yeah.
But been also doing some stuff with Colin Law. I think I did Flight Center most recently. It's like the whole travel group, the international travel group for Flight Center and for Exchange, which is a software company.
Oh, really?
Doing software company. And that was so special because with Vicky Sampson and PJ Powers.
PJ Powers and Vicky Sampson.
I was chilling there like, is this happen? Is
Like
this
acting like casual.
I'm very chill, Tara. Okay, I'm calm. I didn't know.
Inside your CrossFit heart
Yeah,
is
I wasn't panicking. Yeah, but man, the coolest human beings ever, and it's such a, like I said, it's this is the only thing I want to do, so it's such a blessing being able to do it at the scale level that I'm doing it at right now.
Check Wayne's
And
comment.
with orchestras.
Hand, foot, mouth, and attitude.
Yes. Hand, foot, mouth, and attitude disease. That's what he had. He
Yeah.
still got it. See, there's still remnants.
You just didn't want to drive in the car with us. That's
Oh,
all.
no way.
Aruba.
He's in Aruba. Aruba.
He's talking about the Beach Boys song.
Yeah.
I know. He is there now at the moment.
Yeah, we actually
'Cause I
even
always
did a
say
Beach
that
Boys
wrong.
song.
Yeah.
I still don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
Aruba.
Aruba.
I used to sing the wrong one.
Didn't we do a Beach Boys song?
I think it's Aruba, and I sing Aruba.
In Max 7.
No, but Ellen, Thuba,
Yes.
Gwen, Jace, I think Arno.
Yeah.
We did
I
a
know, Gwen.
Also did
bro. We've done 1,000 shows.
You did those ones as well. Yeah.
A lot of harmonies
Yeah.
rattling
I
around in
used to
these
sing,
heads.
sing the wrong lyrics. Yeah, I did it for years.
Yeah.
And now he's actually there.
Yeah.
He should actually rename it just to make it right.
Yeah.
So you sang with orchestra. You sing with
Yeah, there's a gentle brother by the name of Mark Cheney who was the musical director for the Exchange thing that we did, and I also did one with the Sue Symphonics. Yes, yeah, it's a very lack of name. Yeah, so and it's a completely different thing because like the scale in terms of like the orchestra and stuff like that, and you get a really like it's a different vibe to everything.
Certainly people with big budget.
I'm not gonna tell you how much the budget was.
Yeah, I don't want to know with an orchestra.
Yeah,
and a
man, it was,
corporate.
but it was
my
really,
soul.
really fantastic. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I see. There we go. He says he's looking forward to Sunday of Reach. Reach with you, Tara. So you do in worship as well.
Yeah.
Yes. It's teaching you new stuff. It's a different way of doing stuff.
It's a different way of doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's all this versatility that we do. We try
Yeah,
a little bit of everything.
I know. Dude.
Yeah.
But so-
I did invite my pastor to come and watch one of our shows at Old Grey because
Yes.
I thought it would be important for them to actually see what I do and not hear about it.
Yes.
And they absolutely loved it.
Do people also not believe that you do this? I think at least 1,000 times a year, people are like,
Yeah.
"Is it-
Like, what do you do for a
What do
living?
you do?
What do you do for a living? So what else do you do?
Yeah, but-
Other than comedy, what do you do?
Really?
No.
In PE? Really? Yeah.
What else do you do?
Yes. No. So I mean, you have got a business though that you've been running.
yeah.
Because I know you started. Is it during COVID that you started that, or was it
No,
before?
no, it was before, but COVID changed
Really?
the playing field because just before that we created an online platform.
Yeah.
Um,
Candy Rap.
Yeah.
Not even knowing that COVID was coming, and we'd been so hesitant to go that route.
Yeah.
And when COVID came, everything was in place, and that changed things for us. So we have an online business, and we do customized gifting.
And
Anything
these?
from we did these, but anything from a t-shirt to our biggest seller is actually customized cell phone covers.
They
So
even
we
made
do-
the cocky fit guy t-shirts.
Yeah. Chibi walks around with his chest printed on his chest.
Lovely.
That's
But-
why it's called the cocky fit guy.
No, but I love these are
Yeah.
fantastic. I really.
Yeah, so that's why I said we got some
Yeah.
ideas for some
Yeah.
Abba merchandise.
It's gonna be fun.
Abba merch.
Yeah, do some merch.
Yeah, and what was I going to say? Yeah, so with that, so I've learned graphic design and used my creativity in a different way, but certainly being on the stage and doing what we do has opened a lot of doors for me because
Did you do art in
people.
school?
I did not.
Why not?
I was an academic.
Yes.
How stupid of me! I did not do art, but
You think you would
so-
have chosen that path had you
I
gone back
don't-
again?
Maybe. Abby did art and she was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
so who knows?
See?
I'm not going back to school. I'm too old.
Okay, all right. but that's the thing. That's the thing is that the problem that you have is that you are an academic as well. You can do that stuff, and you've always been very diligent. It's like if you ask Tora to do something, she does it like.
Nerds are in, hey?
Yeah.
Don't mock me.
Nerds. Okay, I'm like
Actually,
in
they
awe
don't
of
say
it.
nerd anymore. They say geek.
Oh, geek. That's a
Geeks
better
are
name.
in. Geeks are in, man.
You know.
Yeah.
I'll call you nerd.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, that's my real job.
Yeah. No. You
It's
see,
an online
you had
business.
another job, but I mean, this has always been there. You know, it's kind of like in the same sort of path that I've gone as well. That you had this parallel life. Eh?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good plan or a bad plan?
No, I think the lines are quite blurred. But with what I do, being an online business, if we go off to Drakensberg to do a show and my laptop's with me, as long as I've got internet, I can work wherever I am.
Did you find like a lot in my path? People always said to me, bro, you should be in Joburg doing music in Joburg.
100%.
And I look back now and I say, no way. No,
I think it's the best of both worlds.
I've had an amazing time here. I've got to know all these people around me here in our area, and I've been able to make a living out of my music.
Yeah.
And I've also had my family life.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And
I
makes a
can
big difference.
and that I can 100% agree with, because like I did live
did as
there
well.
for a long period of time, and I learned quite a lot of amazing things.
You did coaching and stuff as well.
I ended up being a personal trainer at some point in my life.
Yeah.
Because I was tired of people asking me, why do you know this? So I just studied fitness.
Okay.
so I wasn't planning on being a personal trainer, but I ended up being a personal trainer. But everything's always come back to music and TV and acting.
There's always those parallel things, and then you find things within, like the TV, like the
100%.
adverts, like the whatever.
100%.
Oh, for sure. And I think the beauty of Centrestage is it's this is my other family, but our families have always been incorporated into it. So that's what's made it very special.
Yeah,
you know?
100%. 100%. Yeah.
It makes it for me. It's made my life more stable to have stayed here. You know.
Yeah.
And because what do? Are you going to tour overseas, and you're going to take a risk, and you're going to live on like hand to mouth, and you've got always in a new town, nobody knows you. Do you do that? I don't know.
I find because a lot of the time, this is why I love having this conversation like with young people, because they'll go, oh, I need to go to Joburg and get this and this and this and that. But now here's the thing, I have a question. You need to try it where you are first.
Yeah.
You kind of need to try it and kind of hone whatever it is that you're doing where you are before you go there. Because I'm not gonna joke. There, everyone that's actually there has done their homework.
Yeah.
They've grafted, they've grinded, they already understand what needs to happen. And if you don't understand it here, trust me, you won't understand it there.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with. I don't think anyone should not go to Joburg.
Yeah.
But I always find that you need to find a place for yourself where you are first.
And our relationships as well. You know, you got your people here. You know.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
And, I mean, I know Tues got Georgia here now that he's found it, and it keeps it. And it's
now
certainly.
it's another secret. It's out. What's so funny about that?
I said nothing, bruh.
No, but it's in relationships that you do these things, you know. Well, maybe I wasn't supposed to say anything.
Does your mother know? No, I'm joking. Her mother knows.
Now I understand their comments.
Yeah. And so, just and
100%
you as well. You
100%.
Your relationships as well, but it's always been here, and you've still got good relationships. You know, Gav and James. You know, you've got, it's an extended family for you now, but base.
Oh no, definitely. Yeah.
I was thinking about it the other day, and I think it's also the other cool thing about this, like Izzy, Abby, Chelsea, Enzo, Aiden, Genevieve.
Yeah.
My goodness.
The kids of the kids
bro,
of Centrestage.
I remember when I was.
Byproducts.
I remember when I started with Centrestage. I used to do this thing with Aiden, for example, Gary's son, where I would go like this, and I would take a 10. The 10 cents was already there.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like you've built all these relationships with these beautiful people, and they're in your life, bro. And you can't. It's one of those that that's I think that's for me is my favorite. I have kids that aren't even mine.
Oh, you know, well, I want to go there. But so I think just from for Rabbi and this little section, I want to do maybe a little getting to know you section as well, Gary, with each of them. 7 done one with you guys before, but just as far as the ABBA show goes, 14th to the 17th of August at the Impetus Theatre in Circular Drive. Amazing theatre. They are busy with the repairs, and not repairs. They're busy with their alterations.
Yeah.
They're extending it. It's amazing. It's glass. It's new. It's brand new. It's beautiful theatre. Wayne,
Spectacular.
making it takes a lot of work, dedication, and salty cats.
What he said.
You know. That's exactly what it
And that man is in Aruba.
in Aruba.
That was the very first run of ABBA.
That ABBA as well?
Yeah.
The salty crack story, which we won't even go into. Let's just say it adds a bit of salt and spice into our lives. And and then also in East London, Cheryl Jacobs, we know you were there as well. We're going to be letting you know, because that's 30th to 31st of August. And we've added
the Guild Theatre
as well. We've added an afternoon show as well for East London.
Awesome.
3 shows in East London.
Woo!
2 days. We're going to be at the Blue Goon, and we're going to have a wine tasting the first night.
Okay.
There we go. And so before we
Cheese and crackers.
The songs that rocked our world was the last show we did together. I love that show. Of course, it was with Super Lekker Summer Tour.
Yeah.
Also sponsored by Fitch Leeds as well. That was fantastic.
And that was just after COVID. That was like our first back on stage after COVID.
It was.
The songs that rocked our world.
It was great. Let's have a quick squiz and see what that was all about. That was great.
Mamma mia, here I go again. Mama, how can I resist you? This is my
So now you see the light.
That's insane. That was fun. I think that was mostly from the Guild Theatre, that
Yes,
stuff there,
yeah.
which was great. We're going to be heading back there for sure. All right. I have in my hand, hopefully,
Oh no.
Oh dear.
a couple of questions. Let's have a look here. I think we go. Yeah, it's good. It's called the Getting to Know You section, which we do with all my guests. So we're going to do a couple with you and a couple with you.
Okay.
How's about that? We're going to put on the mute. We need the introduction, Gay.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
Okay. Something that people would be surprised to learn about you, Thuba.
Ek praat Afrikaans.
Oei, yes sir. Jy praat mos lekker. Vlot, nee.
Ja.
Ja, van.
Suiwer Afrikaans.
Like anything about you
Mooi.
that people would be surprised to know.
Ja, ek kan ook Afrikaans praat.
Ja, is ook. Ja.
Suiwer, baie suiwer.
Like, okay, there's I know there's also the fact that she's an academic. She's like a full on.
You think people don't know that?
Yeah, I
You
know.
are fooling so
No,
well.
you fool them.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
What don't they know about me?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys know everything about me.
I know, we know most about you. She's loyal like you won't believe. She'll fight for you. If you want somebody to fight for you, and then somebody's talking rubbish about you, Tara will be there. She's organising. All right, your biggest adrenaline rush that you ever had?
You. This is a tough one. It's CrossFit. CrossFit.
This is the guy that did not like CrossFit.
Yeah,
I just talked us down.
I'm gonna be honest. A thing that I enjoy.
Yeah, no, like adrenaline rush is like.
Yeah, he gets so sucked.
Yeah, bro. I go crazy.
Come to class
I
tomorrow
go
and we'll show you all
crazy.
about it.
A bit of the snivels.
You went to walk the rest of the week.
Got the sore finger.
No, CrossFit, bro.
I did Pilates. I did Pilates with Lexi. She's great.
We've also got Pilates.
But I haven't been for like 4
Actually,
weeks.
too. Yeah.
Okay. And you adrenaline rush. You're not a big risk taker, are you?
What do you mean?
You just.
Yeah, no, I'm not really, but the latest adrenaline rush for me was probably standing on that stage at Kirkwood and at soundcheck, not even being able to see the little people at the back there. That's how far back they went. And just like taking it in our stride because it's what we do. But when I stood there and the lights were on that night and just saw the people, it was it was actually amazing.
A squirt of adrenaline. You haven't done any bungee jumping or jumping up planes and stuff?
No, I haven't.
No,
But
that's
I
not
mean,
your
I
scene, eh?
love roller coasters and stuff
roller
like that,
coasters,
and
okay.
stuff like that. But no, I have not.
Not a bungee
No.
jump. You've never
Not
jumped
yet.
out of a plane or anything?
No, I stay at home a lot.
Put your feet on the ground.
Yeah, I'm the at this time it's past my bedtime. Generally, I've got a blankie called Minky that misses me right now.
Oh, right. Nice. Okay, most physically painful thing that you've ever experienced?
Yo.
CrossFit.
I can't answer that honestly, but most physically painful thing. That's why I say I can't answer that. Honestly.
Okay.
There's something Gary said. Hey.
Okay, look, that's got to be making my ass get a bit tighter. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to say childbirth.
I need new
That's
friends.
exactly what I was going to say. Friday's workout of 350 step-ups with the 500 weights.
Good Lord.
The next day was very painful.
I'm sure. Okay, so any tattoos?
Oh yeah.
What you got?
I've got one here.
What is that? Somebody moved you on your arm there.
Yeah, they were fixing my car and they got
Slapped
oil.
you.
Yeah, so this is my handprint,
Yeah.
and then over here it says Unabandu Bakotiko, which means God is always with you.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a story.
Okay, there's a story there. We won't go into that right now. Then. Where's
No
your
ink.
tattoos?
No ink.
Nowhere.
No ink.
Nowhere. Anywhere.
No ink. Nowhere. Nowhere.
You don't like ink. Well, not for you anyway.
Not for me.
You've got nothing against people.
No, not
You
at
don't
all.
look down on people.
No, not at all. No, just never. No, never. It's a bit too permanent
Your
for
kids
me.
not good at ink?
No.
Oh, my kids have got bloody ink. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Yeah, you can't stop them. You know, they're just going to do it.
No, it's just a little bit too permanent.
I just always think like, okay, well, I put ink on me now, but then what am I going to think in like 10 years' time?
Exactly. That's
I always say to people,
it's a little bit too permanent.
it's got to be something, a feeling or an emotion or something that you know, no matter what happened, will never change.
Yeah. Well, Philip has got a little one as well.
I have nothing against it. It's just
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Hardest you've ever worked, Tara?
Maybe when I was a broker consultant, because I had like a panel of 30 baby brokers.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I can't think of anything in particular.
There was
I
a
think
time in
everything
your life
that
that
I've
you worked really hard. I remember that.
Yeah. I think balancing
You and my
wanting
BBC.
to perform, but still having a day job. It was hectic. Yeah.
And okay, Tuba, how's your life been different to what you imagined?
Oh man, actually,
You're doing what you always wanted to do.
yeah, like I can't even lie. Like,
But from what you imagined in the beginning.
At the
were you
beginning,
looking at?
I'm not gonna lie. Like I wanted to be famous.
Oh.
And guys, there's nothing cool about it.
Excuse me.
What is famous?
Yeah.
I properly wanted to be famous until I realized that doing what you love is all that really counts. Yeah. Seriously, no jokes.
And then maybe you still will be, but you know what is famous?
Maybe you'll still be famous. Maybe one day when you
I don't want to anymore.
Well, I think it's so.
Also, I'm very big.
It must be so. I mean, I'm thinking of I'm thinking of actually in like the Hollywood dudes. You know, they're pretty. It's so invasive into your life.
Yeah, look, there's a subculture of people that their job is fame. Your job should never be fame. The job should be this beautiful thing that you have an opportunity or either like a talent or a gift of being able to do. And it's as simple as that.
I like that. I'm glad you've come around with that.
Yeah.
He's grown up a lot.
Yes. Okay, Tara, if you had enough money never to work ever again, what would your typical day look like?
Are we saying the amount of money first?
Would you just be in the spa all day?
Oh.
No, not at all. You're so rude, all of you. No,
Is it clear that we really know each other?
It would just be nice to be in a position where you didn't have to worry about money.
stuff.
I would have the life that I have.
Yes.
But
So you do
but
the
but
same
not
thing.
having to worry about
Facts.
it.
How much milk is?
I don't think I would change anything. Maybe I'd shop a bit more.
Yeah.
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 I'd probably have like more toys, like a fancier computer. but nothing. I love my life.
You've had some cars in your life as well.
Yay! Come down. And the bags.
Yes, there's cars in the bags.
It's the bags for me.
But that's not. Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with liking nice things.
Your kids are now your whole life.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Your biggest irrational fear, Thuba Myeki.
Ooh. Oh man. I don't know if it's irrational.
What?
Mice.
Mice. That's irrational. Yes.
I hate mice, bro. Like they so small and they nippy and they can jump.
Bro,
on your
you know
face.
how big you are as opposed to a mouse.
I can't stand mice.
Explain it to my child. You're so much bigger. What are you scared of? Stand on it.
It's the on your face.
It's like Monty Python's holy rabbit.
Yeah.
The Holy Grail. Yeah,
I can't.
It'll attack you and chew off your neck or something.
I can't.
While you're sleeping.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
It'll come get you.
Or cockroach going in your mouth while you sleep.
That's happened before.
That's happened to me before too. That's why I'm saying I hate it.
And a career highlight that you're most proud of for Tara. Final question for Tars. Because you've done lots. You've done a few careers as well.
Oh yeah, I think
Broker of the year.
Yeah,
Broker consultant.
Broker consultant of the year.
year.
Yeah, but that's like corporate's smorprit.
Yeah, but corporate schmorbits.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, obviously that was highlight.
Yeah.
But I think I'm very proud of Kids Rock and what it's starting to achieve, and seeing it gain momentum and other cities wanting it now and things like that. Yeah. Like there's so much purpose in it. That's been very fulfilling. Good. And also kind of being able to run our online business or our business with stuff that we kind of passionate about, and seeing it. I mean, we've got over 75,000 people on our Facebook page.
And
we've
James,
grown so beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, learning new skills
as a team with that, you know.
Yeah, and having to learn new skills to change tech.
To the pivoting thing, you know, which is always the great
whatever it takes.
COVID catchphrase.
Whatever it takes to keep going. Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to the ABBA. Thank you guys for coming on the show. It's been fantastic fun. Look at this. They're the guys. It's Andre, Kanya, Hugo on guitar, Stephen on guitar, and then there's Kaylin, Kaylee, and Gemma, and Tara, and myself, Thuba, and Finland. I see you there as well, Kanya. I don't know if I've said Kanya before. And Gemma and Kaylin. And they're all there. It's a fantastic band, 11-piece band.
Yeah, it's going to be
all
fun.
working like so hard to get that show perfect for you guys. So make sure you don't miss out. Are we going to do the competition? Yeah, I think we're going to do the competition as well. We have our fiction leads that we give away every single week. And sometimes...
Well, sometimes not,
apparently.
apparently.
We'd have to find out what they're doing now. There was a period that we went through that we didn't have our systems in place. So we must make sure Matamela gets his fiction leads. We can
Utando has my number. He'll let me know.
We'll organize for you.
DJ T, just let me know, dog.
And we've, of course, Fiction Leads are a sponsor for our show as well, our ABBA show.
Yeah.
Here we go. He's got his cap on as well. It's organized. And so, Fitch have been amazing, helping us out with all sorts. And we're hoping to do a run also at the Links in December as well. This is going to carry on through. Yeah. So we pulled the lever. Let's see who's going to win. Who's going to win our Fiction Leads this week? Who is it going to be? Yay! All right, Mark, you are the winner this week. Fantastic. Wendy will get all of your details and we'll send through Fiction Leads for you.
Lekker.
We'll be back from KZN as well, so it'll be lekker. They've got some new products. There's a immune booster. It's a winner. 500 milligrams of
vitamin C, bro.
What a win. And
all the vitamin C you need.
That's awesome. It's a new call, because the score's always been energy drink. People worry about the sugar and stuff. This is
fantastic.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice one. All right, so thank you for joining us. Thank you to Fiction Leads, and thank you to Fat Cats for our food. Thank you to Fat Cats. They did bring some tonight, so we could have a little bit after the show. Fantastic. Thanks to Grace and the guys. We'll see you next week. Next week, Tuesday. Don't miss it.
Relax, sit down. Coming out of PE town. Got a drink, find a shot. Never mind your liver, get to Gino's spot.
Gino's spot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino's spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Have a Gino shot.
Gino's shot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino's spot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino's spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Get to Gino's spot.